Okay, it is officially the end of the semester, which means it is officially time to make end of the semester what's in my backpack video. So I'm currently in the dental hygiene program and I've officially completed 4 semesters, going on to my 5th semester. So with that being said, this is what's in my backpack after a long 4th semester in dental hygiene school. Before I get started, this is the bag that has taken me everywhere this past semester. I kind of wanted to try something different to like a traditional backpack, and I ended up really liking it. The only downside about it is I do have to, even if I did have a backpack, there's so many books, there's so much stuff I have to carry with me every day. So every single day I'm always changing and like switching around what's in my bag. But that's just because the classes I take are not consistent. Obviously every day I have different classes, my schedule changes every day, I have clinic, yada yada yada. So with that being said, let's get started. This bag has 2 side pockets, has a front zipper, and then the main big huge like zipper back. This side I have a vanilla scented body spray I got from Walgreens. I really love just throwing this on. Of course I have a bunch of trash. I also have a Vaseline creme brulee flavored lip balm. This is actually, remember how much you wanted to be accepted into the program, your dreams are already coming, you got this. And so I actually went to the Andy RDH review after the semester ended. You get to pick out like notes other hygiene students leave for each other. So I got this one, which is just, it's so nice. On the straps I do have a large like claw clip, and I love this because I always get super overstimulated with my hair, so it's really nice to just be able to throw it back whenever I don't want it in my face. On to the next side, a pencil, and then a little highlighter I got from the Andy RDH review, pack of staples, a lip balm which has been with me this whole semester as well, which is just so nice to moisturize your lips. And right at the very bottom I have a little note that I saved one time I was drinking tea, and it came with a little note that said, "If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. It's the hard that makes it great." And I saved it. I put it in my bag months ago. School's really hard, so I just needed like a little motivation. Move on to the zipper to see what I got going on there. It's kind of messy, so let's go through this, and it's gonna be nice because I'm also cleaning my bag as I do this. First thing I pull out is this very nasty bag. I'm actually gonna toss this, I think, or wash it, one or the other, because I have in here a toothpaste, some floss, and I usually have a traveling toothbrush, but I threw it away because it was just old. And I don't know if to toss this or wash this, I'll see, but I kind of like to have like a little bag to brush and floss my teeth after having a meal and stuff, but that's kind of disgusting, so we'll see what I do with that. And then by the end of it, with finals and everything, my body goes through so much stress. My immunity levels just go down so much, so I was actually getting sick, so these came in clutch. I love just being able to pop one of these like in, and it'll just help me get through the class. Oh my goodness, my charger is in here and it's all tangled up. A pack of sticky notes, school like key lanyard thing with a little clip that says dental hygiene, and then my keys for my locker and whatnot, my mini little stapler, Into the Stars hand sanitizer, a mascara to just retouch up throughout the day. Ooh, I have some more sticky notes. This is my lanyard thing that I kept my card in the whole semester. I finally replaced it, but I threw this in here because I knew I was gonna make this video and I wanted to show what I did. A little chain bag because I like to go to the library and print stuff out sometimes. I have some amoxicillin because like I said, I was getting sick. So I took some of those, more sticky notes and pencils, Sharpie highlighter, more sticky notes, and then just like a bunch of highlighters and pencils. A bunch of random stuff at the end of this bag. Pen, another hair tie haul, used haul, and I have these little mini like travel size. I think when you go to Macy's and stuff, you buy perfume, they give you some of these, so I like to carry these. This is a little like nail, you know, you're technically not supposed to have nails, by the way. I'm in break right now. First thing I did was get my nails done, but this is really nice because if you do have like longer nails, your natural nails or whatever, I like to clean my gunk under the nails with this, and it's really nice. I got that at the hospital. That's everything that's in this like zipper bag. Let's move on to the large compartment. This is the exciting part. Okay, this is what we got going on in this large compartment. And like I said, I usually do have to put things in, put things out every day depending on what class I'm gonna do. I do though, and I don't currently have my laptop in there, but I do always every single day take my laptop with me. Well, I used to, I should say, because the semester's over. I keep it in this little pink case so it can just keep it safe. This is the computer that I take to school. I did want to mention that I do usually have my laptop in here, and it does fit in case, you know, this is just so you know what can fit in this bag. Actually begin and see what's in this bag. First thing I'm going to pull out is this that I brought home with me because, again, we're out of school for about 4 or 5 weeks. Well, now I have 1 week before I go back, but brought it because I don't know, I was going to practice on my Dexter that I have at home, and I just have not had time to do so, so I don't even think I'm going to use this. As soon as I go back to school, I'm probably just going to sterilize. During the semester, I can't bring any of my instruments home since we do have patients every day, so I thought I could, you know, I'd bring them home for the break, and I just didn't end up using them for my 2025-2026 planner. Our community teacher had us read the book Teeth. We only finished half of the book. She said we're going to finish the other half the next semester. But this is the Mary Otto book. And I have 3 separate folders. I try to keep my papers organized for each class. Since I do type all my notes because lecture moves very, very fast, I like to print my notes after so I can study off of my notes. I can't really study off of a screen. I have to have the physical copy. This is like a flyer that I have to pass out so I can get patients. I have a really nasty notepad. This Dental Care Alliance notebook thing we were given during the Andy RDH. Some colored pencils given for the Andy RDH board review. A really old wrinkly apple. A bunch of random little trash at the end of my bag. Now we're done with the main pocket. There is a zipper compartment. Andy RDH highlighters. Some really old empty gum. Some new ice cube gum. Lastly, I have a little Payday granola bar. And that is everything that was in my bag. Everything else is probably just random little trash. But yeah, thank you so much for watching What's in My Bag End of the Semester edition. Now I'm gonna have to go clean. Bye.